7 days a week, and will focus on ensuring vaccine equity and reaching deep into communities with higher risks of virus exposure and infection.
New Jersey is also going to be sending out mobile vaccine vans, 3 of them in the next few weeks, to help with the equity problem. In Union, Mac Rosenberg, WCBS News Radio 80.
And the vaccine schedule is speeding up in Connecticut, too. WCBS reporter Sean Adams has more on the story from Bridgeport.
Full steam ahead for Connecticut's COVID vaccination efforts.
We had originally thought April 5th would be a day that we could open the door, open the aperture for everybody, regardless of age, to be able to make their appointment for a vaccine. We're going to move that forward a few days to April 1st. That's in 1 week.
April 1st, the age goes down to 16. It was just a week ago, Governor Ned Lamont dropped the age to 45. At a certain point, what they're finding is interest in getting the shot diminishes. When that happens, it's time to move on to the next group. In the younger demographic, the state figures about 40% might either wait or decline. So Connecticut will use $58 million from the stimulus for outreach. They will call and go door to door in underserved communities. In Bridgeport, Sean Adams, WCBS News Radio 880.
It's 106 at WCBS, and another sign of normalcy as indoor entertainment venues are open at 25% capacity, and outdoor locations are open at 33% now. From Long Island, WCBS reporter Sophia Hall has more on this story.
The park at Long Island is fun for the young and the young at heart, says the manager Phil Insulanco.
The challenge courses, aerial adventure courses, with challenges and zip lines. We have all different levels, very similar to skis. We have yellow, which is the easiest, green, blue, and black, and then double diamond black, which is our hardest course.
He says even though they are at a reduced capacity of 33%, hundreds of people at a time can still enjoy the outdoor fun, and he is happy they are allowed to open for the season.
Gives everybody a chance to get outside. We get a lot of families and groups and birthdays, and we do stick everybody to a 10-minute interval, so one group at a time every 10 minutes. And it's just getting out and being part of the community again.
In Wheatley Heights, Sophia Hall, WCBS News Radio 880.
107 at WCBS. We'll check the traffic story in just a moment. We also want to tell you that now playing on a screen near you, our virtual business breakfast with Joe Connolly and Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. Kevin talks about areas he's investing in today. It's our WCBS 880 virtual business breakfast on demand at WCBS880.com/business breakfast. Presented by the First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC.
Mike Lutz is a regular at Long Island car shows, who's well known for 2 things: his chromed out 1979 sports car, and for asking guys he meets a surprising question. Have you had a PSA test? A PSA test is a simple blood test that can detect prostate cancer in its early stages. When Mike took a test sponsored by Perlmutter Cancer Center at a car show a couple of years ago, his PSA score was high. Mike went to Perlmutter for more testing and learned he did have prostate cancer and needed treatment. I really believe that PSA test saved my life. After researching his options, Mike chose CyberKnife treatment at Perlmutter Cancer Center on Long Island. CyberKnife is a form of stereotactic body radiotherapy, or SBRT. After just 5 brief appointments in 1 week, Mike felt so good, he went straight out, picked up his dream car, and put prostate cancer in the rearview mirror. To learn more, visit nyulango.org/PCC or call 833-NYUL-PCC.
108 at WCBS. Let's get going now with traffic and weather together with some trouble on the Grand Central to talk about. Here's Jim Feldman.
It's on the ramp coming both from the Whitestone Expressway to Northern Boulevard on westbound Grand Central. Paul, it's a crash and police activity that's got at least 1 lane shut down. LIE has delays in both directions, westbound from the Fairgrounds to Woodhaven Boulevard, eastbound from Grand Avenue, getting out past the Clearview Expressway. It's also slow getting into Queens, both at the Whitestone and Prostate bridges, and now starting to slow down to Queens at the RFK Triborough Bridge. In Brooklyn, inbound Gowanus northbound BQE delays between Industry City and Camden Plaza. Watch for the construction both directions of the Brooklyn Bridge in the left lane. Construction also to Staten Island on the Arizona Bridge. Up to 2 lanes are blocked on the upper level, and the ramp from 92nd Street is blocked as well. And you got delays on the outbound Gowanus starting at around Fort Hamilton Parkway. To Jersey, still a mess on Route 3 on the westbound side, but good news, that crash by Ridge Road has been cleared. Next traffic update less than 10 minutes away on WCBS.
All right, our WCBS Exogen weather forecast now live with Bob Larson. I'm seeing temperatures all over the place. Some areas are in the 50s, and I'm
Bob. And where do you hear this? This is not a typo when you look at this hour's temperatures, Paul. But how about 80 degrees this hour in Newark? So we range from the 50s to about 80, and places that are still cool, it's locked in with clouds and fog and in the 50s. See a big jump in temperature here over the next couple of hours once the wind shifts into the west. And once that wind picks up, speaking of the wind picking up in many areas, it has already become quite windy, and wind advisory will be in effect from 2 this afternoon till midnight tonight. Record-breaking warmth this afternoon to go along with the gusty winds, some sunshine, a high close to 80. We've already broken the record. The record had been 76. Mostly clear and windy tonight, low 48. Nice start to the weekend tomorrow. Bright and sunny. No, not as warm as today, but still nice and mild. And a high of 66. It's just 54 feet that are listed. Now 77 at Tweed.
All right. Bob Larson there with the lady. You don't like the weather? Just wait a minute. That's what they say. Thanks, Bob Larson in the Weather Center at 110. We spoke with Senator Richard Blumenthal. Says he and Governor Ned Lamont are hoping for even more investment from the feds to help families.
What the governor's using essentially is federal money that the vice president and many of us in Congress champion. More child care, which will not only be great for children, but also help parents go back to work because they can be feeling safe and secure that their children are safe and secure.
The Vice President in the New Haven area this afternoon. At 111 at WCBS, we'll check sports and springtime Mets baseball on the radio tonight. Rich Ackerman's here in just a minute.
Progressive presents an interview with your upstairs neighbor.
Hi, I'm Tia. The upstairs-downstairs neighbor dynamic is so special. We have our own language. Like when I scream at my mom on the phone, the people downstairs bang on the ceiling to show their support. The nighttime's the best time to rearrange furniture. I call it midnight feng shui. And if I sleep through my alarm in the morning, they bang on my door to wake me. So thoughtful.
Progressive can't save you from your upstairs neighbor, but we can save you money when you bundle renters and auto insurance with us. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Hey, James, that order just doubled. We gotta move fast here.
Indeed, those unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Somebody pick up that phone.
Like our Lucas Gourmet Frozen Pizza Company. To operate at scale, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
It's 112 at WCBS, and bring on some springtime baseball. And here's Rich Ackerman.
And Paul, just 6 days away from opening day. Mets in action tonight in Port St. Lucie against the Nationals. Jacob deGrom will now throw a simulated game this evening because he'll be starting the series opener against the very same Nationals, and David Peterson will get the call this evening. You can hear that game right here on WCBS 80 after 6 o'clock. The Yankees will face the Orioles with Garrett Cole making his final start of the spring. Today is Zach Wilson's pro day in Utah. Among those on hand to see the BYU quarterback, Jets General Manager Joe Douglas, and of course the 49ers may also be interested too, as they have reportedly just made a deal with number 3. They give up the third round pick this year and first rounders in each of the next 2 years as well. The Nets conclude their 3-game road trip in Detroit tonight, while the Devils face off against the Capitals after losing in Washington last night. Rich Ackerman, WCBS 880 Sports.
Thank you, Rich. Your 3 things to know straight ahead. We're on your smart speaker streaming right now. Say, Alexa, play WCBS 880, and there we are. It's powered by Dell Technologies. Call 877-ASK-DELL.
Hi, Ricky Ricardo for SuperJeweler.com. For years, you've been hearing about Super Jewelers' amazing deals on gold and diamonds. And now they're having a huge stimulus sale. If you got your check, why not invest it into gold and diamonds from Super Jeweler? And where a beautiful investment. Super Jeweler has 21% off the lowest sale price for a limited time. And you're going to love their 5-star rated jewelry. Check out Super Jeweler now. SuperJeweler.com.
Move into your new dream home without leaving your old one. When you hire the professionals as CertaPro painters, painting is the perfect way to renew and refresh the home you love. You can trust the proven experts at CertaPro painters to handle every detail. Worry-free from start to finish. Painting inside or out, you deserve service you can count on. Get your project started today with a free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated.
Rocket Mortgage. When you want the ability to adjust your loan options in real time, Rocket can.
Good afternoon, folks. It is Friday, March 26, 2021. We're in New Haven, Connecticut at Tweed Airport, awaiting the arrival of Vice President Harris. She is due to be at an event in New Haven, I believe at 2:30 p.m. The flight here was scheduled to land at 12:45 local time. It is now 1:16, so it's about a half hour late, and I believe that is due to the fog. We have a large amount of fog present. The visibility is maybe half mile or so, maybe a mile, I'm not sure. But the plane normally approaches from the east, from the right side of the camera towards the left side of the camera. And so I'm sitting here in the car waiting for the plane to arrive. I've got a couple photographers nearby. Got local popo keeping an eye on things. A couple of sightseers. Hope all is well. So we're just sitting here, no idea when this plane will arrive, if it will arrive. I'm going to stay live for another, I don't know, a half hour or so if I can. But I just wanted to check in and let you know what I'm doing here. I just went to the grocery store, and I heard on the radio that she was arriving, so I pulled up to the airport to see if I could catch the plane land on video. So anyway, that's all that's going on here. Plane is late due to foggy conditions. Hopefully she'll land safely here and proceed on her scheduled itinerary.
The case count for COVID has stopped declining, and as it flattens, it's raising concern.
Now is not on break next week. Health Commissioner Dave Chugsey is concerned about a new COVID surge. Non-essential travel, should really be limited right now. Dr. Chugsey says they're working on vaccine equity. Whites are getting shots at roughly twice the rate of blacks and Latinos. Making sure that our sites are placed in some of the hardest hit neighborhoods. He's hoping things look better by late summer. Here at Henkel, WCBS News Radio 880.
Yes, it's Dr. Dave Chugsey this week on our WCBS 880 In-Depth podcast. You can find it wherever you find your shows. Look for 880 In-Depth. It's also streaming on radio.com and the radio.com app on your phone. At 1:18 is traffic and weather together on WCBS on this Friday, sponsored by Stu Leonard's. Here's the update from Jim Felton.
Fans of trouble on the Cross Island Parkway that we see on Waze now on the southbound side, right past West Valley Road. It's truck that's not supposed to be there. It's the right lane right now that is blocked. You've got delays on the Grand Central Parkway on the ramp coming off of the Whitestone Expressway connector and Northern Boulevard. That ramp is partially blocked, and also police activity. And coming out of the Midtown Tunnel in Queens, you'll hit delays on the eastbound LIE right out of the tunnel as you're approaching the BQE. That's construction there, and up to 2 lanes are blocked. Road work also slowing you down on the Bell Parkway in Brooklyn, both directions between Shell Road and Cropsey Avenue, and the upper level of the Verrazano Bridge to Staten Island. It's construction as well. You've got the ban on the MTA bridges. It's the Verrazano Bridge, the Thron's Neck, the Whitestone, the RFK, the Cross Bay Bridge, Marine Parkway Bridge, and the Henry Hudson Bridge. A restriction on commercial vehicles because of the high winds. Water slowdowns is traveling in New Jersey on westbound 280 by exit 6. It's road work eastbound as you're approaching Route 21. It's construction there too. And on Long Island, you may hit delays on the westbound side of the LIE. You've got road work right after exit 50, more construction westbound after exit 39. This week at Stu Leonard's Farm Fresh Foods, local hickory smoked spiral cut hams from Connecticut for $2.99 a pound, plus 4 tender whole already trimmed filet mignons, custom cut free, just $9.99 a pound. For more savings, visit StuLeonards.com. Next traffic update less than 10 minutes away on WCBS.
It is 77 right now in New York City. We have broken that 9-year-old record. That was 76 degrees set back in 1922. The winds will be gusting, though, as high as 50 miles an hour later today into tonight. And so that wind advisory was up from 2 p.m. until midnight, as the winds gradually will subside later tonight. Tomorrow is sunny and nice, 66. Cloudy and breezy with rain at times on Sunday and the high approaching 60. It's sunny, windy, and cooler, though, on Monday with a high of 53. Sunny with some patchy clouds around Tuesday, 57. And then we're back up into the 60s with a high of 63, though it's cloudy Wednesday of next week. And again, 77. That is a record high right now in Manhattan. And it's up to 80 right now in Union. While we tell you 55 degrees in Westbury, Long Island, as we speak. The Dow's ahead 241 points, and the NASDAQ is 58 points higher. At 1:20 at WCBS, New York City Council has passed a package of police reform bills, one of them allowing people to sue the NYPD over allegations of unreasonable search and seizure or excessive force. Another calls on the state legislature to strip the police commissioner of his final say in disciplinary calls and empower the Civilian Complaint Review Board instead on that. A third measure calls on state lawmakers to require new officers live in the 5 boroughs. Mayor Bill de Blasio is expected to sign all of that. The New Jersey senators joined gun activists in Newark today, gun safety activists, calling on President Biden to take executive action after the shootings in Colorado and in Atlanta. WCBS story.
Assault weapons seized by the Essex County Sheriff, Senator Cory Booker, said there must be nationwide gun control measures to stop the bloodshed.
Most of the guns in New Jersey, 87% of the guns that this county executive, that sheriff, that this mayor gets off of our streets come from out of state.
Senators Booker and Menendez calling on the president to take executive ADO and online sale loopholes and get rid of the market for so-called ghost guns.
Why do you want a gun that is untraceable, unserialized, except
to fund community anti-violence programs and strengthen background checks? In Newark, Marla Diamond, WCBS News Radio 880.
We're hearing today from the group Stop AAPI Hate. They say there have been now more than 2,800 attacks reported on Asian Americans. This since last March. Now a new outreach to try and raise levels of support.
Nearly 500 philanthropic leaders have signed a letter calling on grant makers to increase their support of nonprofits that benefit Asian people and efforts to combat anti-Asian racism. The move comes amid increasing violence directed at Asian Americans.
CBS News correspondent Jim Crisula on that story. At 1:22 at WCBS. Look at the numbers from Wall Street, from Bloomberg, and Joe Connolly's here with your small biz right after this.
On my toast, on my pancake, what a difference. Golden blossom makes so sweet. Mom says it's good for me, and I believe her. In a cake, or in a cookie, or from a spoon. When I feel yucky, golden blossom honey makes everything taste better.
Golden Blossom honey is the highest quality honey. You can taste the difference. They never sacrifice their ingredients, and Golden Blossom is 100% made in the U.S. by U.S. beekeepers. It's a product I can trust. Golden Blossom is a thicker, richer honey. That's why it tastes so good. I use it in everything, like my signature appetizer, baked for you with honey, nuts, and apples. And be sure to try Golden Blossom honey mustard. Yummy. Look for the green and gold label. Lots of delicious recipes. Check out goldenblossomhoney.com.
Golden blossom honey makes everything taste better.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed. Cover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-811-4. Search results look their best. Call 800-811-4975. 800-811-4975. That's 800-811-4975. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
We're at a record high 77 degrees right now in Manhattan. Some areas in interior Jersey are at 80 degrees right now, and some areas along the coast where the clouds and the fog are lingering. We're in the 60s and such. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, Governor Murphy taking steps to expand the COVID vaccine eligibility in New Jersey down to 16, but not until the 1st of May. We'll be hearing from Mac Rosenberg coming up in just 5 minutes. Right now at 1:25, it's time for the money news on WCBS, with the Dow ahead 249 points. The NASDAQ up 66. Joe Connolly's here with your Small Biz, sponsored by the First National Bank of Long Island. Member FDIC.
Seemingly all business, Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank, Kevin says he also cooks, plays the guitar, and bikes, in addition to running all his businesses. Some viewers of the First National Bank of Long Island WCBS Virtual Business Breakfast wanted to know how he does so much and still have time for fun. So we asked him.
I don't work 9 to 5, obviously. And I try and find life balance in doing the things I love to do while I'm working. And I work 7 days a week, but I don't work every hour. And so it's the way of the world. Because I have investments all around the world, somebody's awake whenever I am. And I got up this morning at 5 a.m. To work out before I did CNBC at 7:30. And then the day just rolled on from there.
He also has a staff, including Mary's advice on how to monetize your digital presence better. Free on demand at WCBS880.com/business breakfast. I'm Joe Connolly for Bloomberg and WCBS.
Hey, Beauregard.
Radio 880.
No storm damage. She's coming here for some photo ops. Something to do with the stimulus thing, families and children and whatnot. She's going to be visiting Boys and Girls Club of New Haven and some other thing. She is being delayed somehow because of the fog. I don't know if she's going to land here at all. Maybe they'll redirect her somewhere else where it's less foggy. I could stay here about for another half hour or so, then I got to get back to work. I'm on my lunch hour. I happen to go to get some groceries and was heard on the radio that she's landing here at the airport locally here, so I just pulled up here and threw up a live stream, see if I could catch the plane landing. We're still waiting for her. She's about 45 minutes late. Oh yeah, greened up your way? Good. Okay, Joe. Hope that didn't wipe him out. I saw Camela Harris swearing in some people this morning on the White House YouTube channel. I didn't see Joe doing anything this morning. Put up a video of your garden. You got anything in the garden, buddy? Hey, there's a Mecum farm last video, but YouTube took it down. If you're into that kind of thing, all the vintage tractors and whatnot. Again, folks, we are about 30 minutes into this live stream. We are awaiting a flight with Vice President Harris in maybe about 50 minutes ago. The flight has been delayed due to fog in the area. The visibility here is maybe a half mile or so. If she's actually going to land here or if she's been redirected. Her first event in New Haven, I think, was around 2:30, and that's about less than an hour from now. My car clock is showing 1:36 locally here. I'm going to stay on until maybe 2 o'clock or so, and then if she's not here, I got to get home. I got to get back to work. I'm on my. So that's what we're doing here. We're just hanging out at the outside of Tweed Airport, New Haven, Connecticut, to arrive. Got some sightseers here, some families. A couple people standing here in front of my camera. Right to the left of them is a cameraman, professional cameraman, a good camera. The camera I have here is facing the south, so right beyond those houses at the other side of the airport, maybe a mile or so down, is log. It is 738 degrees. The air temperature is 55 degrees Fahrenheit from my car here, and that's causing a foggy situation. So I've come in, Beauregard Rippey, one of my subscribers. I subscribe to his channel. He's down in L. He's got some interesting videos. Check his channel out. Hopefully some other folks will stop in and say hi. But just to well, I hope everybody has a great weekend.
Value. Home is important. It's where you and your family celebrate and look to the future. Bring your home improvement project to life with Allure Home Improvement Design While Distancing Solution. Design the project safely and easily from the comfort of your home. Allure Home.
We got the vehicles now. The VIP vehicles circling around. Looks like she's going to be coming in. Did not see the plane. She is in shortly. Alright, so it looks like we will see the Vice President. Got one airport security vehicle, then we got SUVs. She will be in one of the four, I presume. They'll pick her up and they will take her down to New Haven to the Boys and Girls Club. Our guests will be there, state representatives and whatnot. And then there's something going on after that in West Haven. At some type of family center or something. So like she will be here shortly. So we'll keep an eye out. Once we get it, once I hear the airplane, I'm going to take the camera out of the holder. I didn't see an FBI van, buddy. Yeah, the winds. Our winds here tonight, coming from west to east. So they'll hit like the western way down here. Did you lose any power? Oh, new mini teller, nice. Anton. I gotta borrow my brother-in-law's tiller. Get my So we got the 4 SUVs over by the tower. Looks like she'll be landing momentarily. Nice, very nice. I got some chives that I've left all winter. They're still good. I had them there for a couple of years. I bought chives at the grocery store and then used them up, and I saved the root. Put a root in the little bit of water. Let it just come out of the back end of that, and I just planted it in the garden. It's been there ever since. So I got my own chives. I'm scared to attend most events. Well, it's pretty mellow here, to be honest. There was a police car, and he's left. There's another 9 vehicles here in the little parking area off to the side. In some jogging suit, hanging out here, making sure none of us do anything stupid. But uh-oh, got a suit over here. Just pulled up. Just behind me, there's a small black SUV and a guy with a suit. Yeah, very good. I'll definitely check out your car cruise, buddy. Those are always fun. I've been trying to find one around here. I can't find any. They're all canceled still. Really nothing going on here. But there's not much going on. All the colleges have canceled everything. Really nothing to do here besides stay home or go hiking or whatever. Suit behind me is talking to some of the folks sitting in the cars. I think he's trying to get everybody to leave. Not sure. I'm going to shut off my car. Yeah, he's trying to chase us all off. if he chases me off, I'm just going to go down the other way.
You're okay to cars, but if you want to park that vehicle.
Sure, no problem. All right, so Secret Service is chasing us off. So we could stand. I'm an amateur here. Okay, so Secret Service dude. So I am parking just off. This is an abandoned and I'm going to go. This is an amateur production. There's Secrets dude. No dog crap, folks. Sow Seeds Mother's Day. Yeah, it's about right. It was supposed to be 70 degrees today, but it's only 55. They're going to come out of there and they're going to go down the road here. Wait, I'm not sure. East Haven. But she'll probably be on I-95 for a spell and get down to where she's going in New Haven. I don't think she's going to take the nice work truck. Well, still waiting for her. And he got a truck full of it in case. $20.21. Sock up some here. I'm gonna stay here right at the fence until somebody tells me not to. Nice view. Funny, this showing nobody here, and I see rippies here. Use that around the farm, huh? Old beater like this. You could probably buy a municipal auction maybe for $2 or $3 grand. That's if the here in Connecticut they put a lot of this salt chloride shit down on the roads in the winter time, and it rusts out the cars. Fog isn't really dissipated much at all. It's still about I would estimate a half-mile visibility. West, southwest. To my right, where the control tower is there, is it's probably west, southwest. So it goes from the right to left is east to west. chilly here. I gotta put my hoodie on. No parking, standing at any time per TSA. I guess that includes me. And in compliance with TSA. We got some folks here. Good old-fashioned Connecticut Democrats. I want to welcome their vice president. If I knew that the plane was going to be this late, I would have just started now instead of wasting everybody's time. Once this thing uploads, I will... Heard it.
Thought this would happen. It didn't happen last night, unfortunately.
And catch it. I think somebody lives here. They really don't like their dog crap on this sidewalk here. No dogs. Take my dog down here if I want to. Guys are over there. Guess what I'm doing? I'm driving on a public road. Don't see anybody stopping me. I'm just gonna go park over there on the New Haven side. These guys check you off. Channel. Yeah, that's East Hartford, that cop. We're now in New Haven, so he's... So I'm just going to sit right here in my car. Just watch the plane land. Bet that she's going to be coming from there, going this way, going opposite me. I'm going to pull up here so I'm not blocking this gentleman's mailbox. This is our little airport, Tweed. Flights in and out of here are, you know, Fat Cat Yaleys coming in on private planes, or yeah. Now, Philadelphia's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive from here, so it's not that far. You know, to Philly from here, or vice versa. And that's usually on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. Really a very underused airport here. Very underused. We're still waiting for VP Harris to arrive. It is now 2:05. I'm pretty safe. Whatever she was supposed to be doing, starting late. Got a municipal car here in front of me, East Haven. That might be a detective. Here, now we got looks like he's trying to chase off the Channel 12 cameraman there. Wow. He's probably come here and start chasing us off. It's like waiting for your stimulus check to arrive, you know, waiting for the plane to land. Yeah, Joe does look frail, doesn't he? But you know what? You better hope he holds on, because what you're looking at is if he can't serve, you're looking at Harris and Pelosi. What do you think of that? She's next in line. Pelosi is. Yeah, they shut down the East Haven side of the road. But once we get around the bend here, it's New Haven. So the East Haven, the cops turned around and they left us alone. But now behind me is a New Haven one vehicle. What he's trying to do back there. There's a local news crew that's parked over there, and looks like he's leaving them alone. The guy's already got the camera up in the air, so I think she might be landing it momentarily. So I'm going to take the camera out of my holder here and follow the man behind me. Try to catch the vice president landing locally here. Move those signs. Yeah, they should have had more people here if they wanted to shut the road down. I mean, they could have shut it down. Could use a little bit of sun here. All right, still. Remember, live streams with those nomads around eating, camera running, going to the rest stop, taking a dump for a half hour, you know. And I can't stand watching more than like 10 minutes of some of these people. Even that is a stretch. Solar water heater on roof. You got one on your roof? Rippy? Yonder. Or maybe just a bird. Yeah, that's a bird. Okay, a waste of time. I should have just went home. Should have just went home and had my lunch. What's the point? Always. Without a doubt. It looks like there's some cars back in that parking lot they tried to chase everybody out of. Not doing a very good job. I think there's one cop and he's one or two cars he's going to try to shoo away. Bring her. Going to bring her this way, past me, and then take a right turn and go down that way toward into East Haven, and maybe take one of from the left there into the down part of East New Haven, rather than going. Oh no, it's not. That's interesting. I'll have to wait and see what happens here. But if I'm 99% sure that she's going to drive by us, so I'll try as long as I can. Hopefully, catch the entourage go by. Man here. Doing his deliveries. Post office still in service, believe it or not, after I don't know how couple. I'm trying to adjust my thing here in order to put this camera in place and maybe catch a good view of the landing here without me holding it and shaking it all the time. Let me see if this looks good. It's all right for now. I think I will take it out once I see the plane. Who needs Sominex when you could have YouTube live streams waiting for politicians to arrive? East Haven's definitely chasing everybody off still. But they're not shutting the road. That's odd. Maybe she's not that way. I think if it was going that way, they would have shut the road off. She's probably going to go by us. Times at 2:17. Wow. Secret Service chasing everybody off. Honestly, I'm surprised they're letting us stay here. got more me. Like I said, I think I have a cop in front of me here. Maybe there was a plane crash here back in 1971. Big flights come in. There's been some small plane crashes here and there. There was one maybe 5 or 6 years ago, a small like 2 or 3 seater crashed into one of the little houses in East Haven. Same situation, fog, and was some Microsoft guy from Seattle taking his kid on a Yale visit. Misjudged whatever he did and ended up crashing into a house, killing, I think, 2 young children. Horrible accident. Put her in there, yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of sun here. The sun's out now. My house is facing the south, and I get those solar guys coming every weekend, trying to sell me the solar. But it's never a good deal. Like, they still want to install everything on your house, and then they, when you keeping the solar, you're getting to use the solar, and then they're selling off the rest of it. I don't like that. I've talked to realtors. They say that once solar's installed, it's difficult. It's more to sell a house with some solar panels on the roof than without. I mean, we could probably use it. I mean, our electric bill is pretty high every month here in Connecticut. I have a big house, 7 bedroom. Paying a lot of money. But, the wife's got to be convinced, and she's not convinced, so I'm not going to push it. If I had a better deal from one of these... All right, Camela, let's go. Get off the road already behind me. They shut off the road, so I'm just going to stay here. I'm not going to have a chance. I should catch landing nicely here through my window. Oh, there's a solar on the roof rack by the senior center. Okay. Yeah, the town is embracing some of the solar. I know that there's a solar field on the town dump, which is on the other side of the airport, the East Haven town dump, and the that they've accumulated, they've put a whole bunch of solar arrays in there over the past few months. So that's good to see. The town of East Haven's a little progressive in that regard. All right, let's go. Wow, 1 hour, 18 minutes. Definitely the longest live stream ever. The sun is out, it's burning off some of the fog, which is good. Out. Although they were saying, the weather guy was saying we're supposed to get some of that wind come our way later tonight, and possible thunderstorms as well. The temperature on the car is still showing 55 degrees, so from maybe hour. You think? Almost West Haven PD just rushed through my street. Oh, what? She hasn't landed yet, as far as I know, Danny. I'm sorry. And there's been no landing, unless maybe she landed at Sikorsky in Stratford, which is a possibility, and they're just keeping everybody here. Four black SUVs line up alongside the airstrip here, so I thought that they will be here shortly. Supposed to be in West Haven after her 2:30 in New Haven. Maybe they canceled the New Haven and she's going straight to West Haven. What's they're getting set or something. She's gonna plane coming in. All right, very nice. Get a little close up here. VP landed approximately 2:27 p.m. I'm gonna go drop drive by me. So I'm going to stay here live for another few minutes and see if we can catch her coming by. Just going to sit here for a minute. Probably going to go by here, I would think. This is some streets going that way, but that's kind of sketchy. This road here seems to be the most direct route to down to I-95 to go either or to West Haven. I mean, right now. Well, a good thing we caught the landing. That was nice to see. Very nice. in New Haven. Maybe pull up also and catch the roots here out of. See, everything's closed off here. I'm part of the car. Be going down. They may be going down the high streets because see. Guys, picture production on people's lawn here. See the motorcycle cops there. Nice curious as to which route they will take her out. See a lot of people up there waving flags. Motorcycle guys here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 motorcycles behind there. 2 pickup trucks, and then there are the 4 SUVs. Here. Ruckus. That car is blocked on me. All right, catch her up close and personal. Oh, good thing I took a There's a plane. We're 40 late. And that was due to fog. Fog's burned off for the most part. There's a Trumper across the street. Got a Trump flag there.
My girls can say Ray 40 years ago. We made last year. We put meat in the wrap. Wow.
Everybody's here, crying babies even. Crying babies, Trumpers. So again, we are at Tweed, New Haven Airport. We're awaiting Vice President Harris and her entourage. She's late. You see the Trumpers aren't wearing masks there either. They must be immune. Immune to brain cells. Anybody know if they released Trump's taxes yet? So to prove he never paid taxes yet? Still waiting on that. Taxes are for the little people, as they say. Caught up to us. Got another professional crew here, maybe Channel 8. All right, look at this. This is vice presidential entourage security here, folks.
Hold on. Oh, maybe she went. I don't know.
All right, everybody, I'm going to cut it short. Thanks for watching.
Can my family jump in? Yeah.
Everybody have a great weekend. We're going to end this stream.